Joining us on air, it is the legend known as Zac Efron. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Well, the anticipation factor has been like through the roof leading up to this phone call. So there's a lot to get to. I know you're busy, but High School Musical 3 senior year in theaters Friday. My first question is, how did you get your arms to be the size of an elephant trunk? Because you're yoked in this movie, bro.
Thanks for noticing, man. That's really flattering.
Well, I noticed in a jealous way.
No, dude. It's High School Musical. It's a pretty athletic movie, actually.
Yeah.
You'll see when the movie comes out. So it's just good to stay in shape, before the movie.
Well, you got a tank top on during some of the movies, so you figured you could show off the guns, I guess.
Yeah. they come out once or twice.
How was it doing this movie with the gang? You've worked with them for quite a while. What was it like on the set with all you?
It's so much fun, dude. It's like the best way to make a movie. We're like a family at this point, and it's a really a comfortable environment, and we all feel like we were born to do this. We love performing. So it's a great thing, man.
Now, when you started the High School Musical franchise, you were how old, Zach?
I was about 17. I think I was turning 18.
Okay, so you just turned 21. How did you celebrate?
I honestly, it was a pretty intimate dinner with a bunch of close friends and my family, and I didn't go crazy or anything like that.
Well, when would you like to do that? Because I'll go with you.
All right, dude, we'll go. We'll do something fun.
But do you feel like, obviously you're 21, you're growing up. Do you feel like you're growing out of that role and ready to take on the next step?
Yeah, man, I think it's important. I feel prepared. I think that High School Musical has taught me a lot, not just about performing, but about filmmaking.
Yeah. And
I'll take the lessons that I learned with me as I continue to work on different projects and hopefully play some interesting characters.
How do you react to the mob scene that is everywhere you go? Because it's not just here in the States. I saw you guys touring Europe and going around the world, and they're shutting down streets.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing, man. It's amazing how well High School Musical overseas. They didn't even have high school in a lot of the countries where High School Musical is actually most successful.
Right.
That's kind of an honor. It's a testament to how well kids are relating to the themes of the movie, and that they've got a real connection with this. I think that the youth of our generation is really connecting with High School Musical. So I couldn't be happier.
I would say in the last couple of years, the press and the paparazzis continue to hound you more and more. Is it a little tricky avoiding them? You got to think about where you're going to go when you go out.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I'm not going to lie. Your day requires a little bit more planning. I used to be spontaneous, but now it's like, oh, do I really got to go outside? So, but I'm getting used to it, dude. When I take a step back and look at the big picture, it's worth it. I get to do what I love, and I think that it's definitely worth it. So.
What about this story that there is a report that you may be joining the cast of Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I didn't even know they were making Pirates of the Caribbean 4 until I was asked that question.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think at this point it's just a rumor. I wish I was going to be in Pirates of the Caribbean 4. So hopefully that'll happen for me.
Well, you would, in theory, in this report, you would be Johnny Depp's little brother. They say that you were offered $12 million to join the cast. I would say yes, I'm in.
Yeah, I think I would too, man. That sounds like a good deal.
I'd make that deal.
Yeah.
I've a couple people on hold here that want to ask you questions. You got a second?
Yeah, sure, brother.
Okay, it's 800-520-1027 into the studio, and go ahead. Christina, you're on in Moreno Valley.
My daughter just wanted to say hi to Zach, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. She's only 6. Say hi.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Hannah?
Anna, it's nice to meet you, Anna, over the phone. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I
Oh,
love
that
your
sounds fun.
movie.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you.
All right. Thanks for calling, guys. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. All right. And let's go to Athena, who's 12 in La Cañada. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi. What's your question?
I was wondering if you can be anything but an actor, what would you be?
Maybe a pro baseball player. That would have been pretty fun.
Are you
But
good
I'm
at baseball?
not tall enough, I don't think. Yeah, I'm okay, man.
You know, it's
I'm
interesting.
okay.
Thanks for the call. It's interesting. I was like, it's like with David Beckham. Here's a guy that I really like, and I look at David Beckham, and I don't see a flaw, and then I meet David Beckham, and he's a really nice guy. The only issue with him is he sounds like Harry Potter when he talks. And I think it's like you're kind of in that same category, and I've got, the entertainment. By the way, all the girls have brought me every magazine that you've ever been in stacked up in front of me. So I got all these shots of you. I want to know what your flaw is, because it would make me feel better as a man to know that you have some sort of a flaw.
Dude, I don't know. I've got tons of flaws, man. I make
Good.
mistakes every day. I'm not going to pretend to be perfect.
Let's run down 2 just to get through today.
Dude, I don't know. Off the top of my head.
What do you suck at?
What do I suck at?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I sucked at sports when I was growing up.
That's awesome. That makes me. I like that. That's good. Because you wouldn't think you look like an athlete.
Sure, man.
I
I tried every sport at least once when I was a kid, and after failing at each one individually for about 6 years straight, I thought I would take up musical theater.
Zac Efron is with us, 706, and it's it's in the public that you are, and it's known to the people that are your fans that you and Vanessa have been together. The question, I think, for people listening here today is, how serious is that relationship with the two of you, and how serious do you think it'll end up being?
Dude, honestly, I don't talk about it. It's just easier.
Well, I understand that. But
yeah, okay, thanks.
But are you in a place where you would say you're in love?
Oh, dude, come on, Ryan.
That's
come
cutting
on.
right
Come
to
on,
them.
dude.
To the core.
I think it's well. If you are, I think it's great.
Thank you.
That's a good answer.
You can. I tell you what. You ask me something uncomfortable, I'll ask you something.
No, dude. I'm not going to do that to you because I wouldn't put you on the spot.
I do think that obviously people who follow you like the fact that you guys are a couple and are just interested. That's all.
Great. I'm glad. Thank you.
All right, and so there's Zach's official statement. Thank you to all the fans. What's next after High School Musical 3, Zach?
Actually, earlier in the year, before High School Musical 3, I filmed a movie called 17 Again, which is kind of like a family romantic comedy, and that'll be coming out April 17th. And just after that, I did a movie called Me and Orson Welles, and that just premiered at Toronto Film Festival. And that's more of a drama set in like 1937, and it follows Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater Troupe putting on Julius Caesar. So